contract year. Is it kind of frustrating to have to battle through these injuries and miss some time?
I mean, it's part of the game, man. It was nothing. It wasn't an injury that was, it wasn't something that was completely taxing on my entire season. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, felt there was, just a couple of decisions around me, and most importantly myself, felt it was best that I, set out last week. But, I'm doing great, man. I'm in great position to, play at the highest level, and that's what I'm gonna do this weekend. And as far as the season goes and the contract and everything like that, man, my body is in great health. So, I'm not worrying about that at all.
Thank you.
Jim?
Jonnu, I know every week you want to start fast, but, coming off of last Sunday and then going into the game against the Jaguars team, it'll be looking for some momentum. How important do you feel like it is for you guys to get off to a good start and kind of set the tone in this game Sunday?
We got to finish how we ended last weekend, man, and that urgency and just going finishing fast. We got to start that way. This league, man, is a week-to-week league, and if you have a small error here, it could cost you big. So you just got to continue to have that that approach that every week, man. You can't take it for granted. The margin of error in this league is so small, so you just got to be able to just go out there, start fast, finish fast.
Buck?
Yeah, John, with tight end being such a versatile position, asked to do a lot of different things for the offense, how much do you enjoy run blocking? How much do you relish the opportunity to do well at run blocking, and how important of a role do you think you play on some of these big runs that Derek is able to break?
I enjoy helping this team win. That's most importantly. And if that's run blocking, and that's what I'm enjoy doing. If that's pass blocking, that's what I'm enjoy doing, man. You know what I mean? I'm like you said, tight end is a versatile role, and we call it do a lot of things. It's funny because I said this before, but the tight end position, gets recognized for scoring touchdowns and a lot of those great things. But in the blocking game, we don't really get noticed until we don't make the block. So just to be able to know that we are stringing those long runs, or being able to being able to pass protect, you know what I mean, and hold up so that Ryan can deliver a ball to another guy and he can go down and make a play, you know what I mean. So that's what it's all about, man. And at the end of the day, collectively, we are going to enjoy winning, whatever that takes.
Terry?
John, when you're matched up on a guy in one-on-one coverage and you're winning that matchup, or there's a play call in zone that sets you up for a big play, do you lobby Art and Ryan to keep coming back to it, to keep using it as long as you're winning the matchup?
Man, we all know what's going on out there. You know what I mean? If we all on the same page, that's one thing. That's why I think that we've had so much success. We just got that open communication. If we see something, any receiver, we see something, or we feel like a guy's playing us a certain way. We won here last time. We was open here. Whatever is going, I said benefit the team, man, and that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Of course, individual stats and all that stuff is great. You know what I mean? But those, if you continue to just focus on winning, the overall aspect of everything, man, it kind of just falls into place. So going out your way to tell a guy, tell a QB, or tell Art, hey, let's come back to this, or let's come back to that, or I was open here. Like that puts us in a great position and lets him know he sees it. Maybe we don't catch it that game, maybe we'll catch it the next game against a similar coverage, or whatever the case may be, man. But just having open communication is definitely important.
John Glenn?
I think I saw on the Sports Illustrated website that old Delaney Walker was talking about maybe coming back next year. I wonder if you've kept in touch with him and if he might have mentioned anything along those lines.
Nope, best news I got all day, man. That's good to hear, man. And I keep in touch with D here and there, man. You know what I mean? But not about football, man. Like we just, like I said, it's the relationships off the field. You value that more than the relationships on the field, man. Just having that guy around, for the first 3 years of my career was an amazing opportunity, man. hear that. That's awesome, man. That's what's up. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Oh man, probably like year 100 for him. So
Yeah, one more along those lines. I think one more TD pass for you. I think you break his record for a season. Would that be significant to you?
yeah, it'd be great, man. I ain't gonna say a lot. You know what I mean? It can't coming up under a guy that has just done it over and over again at a high level, and just being consistent, and just to be able to surpass something that he's done here. That's a great accomplishment, man, for sure.
Thank you.
Kayla?
Hey, Jonnu, hope you're doing well. I know the red zone offense continues to be top 5 in the NFL, but I know you'd like to get down there a little more. I think you have 7 red zone touchdowns this year, but how anxious are you to get in there and to be a part of that plan this weekend?
Yeah, like I said, man, whatever I can do to help the team in the red zones, the middle of the field, whatever I got to do. I'm anxious every play. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not to say anxious, but I'm just ready every play. Just ready to take that next step, ready to help this team, put this team in the best position to win, and just continuing to be a key role in this offense.
Buck?
Yeah, Johnny, you played in quite a few of these Jags-Titans games at this point, and you guys have had a fair amount of success against them. But what's your favorite part of this rivalry game, specifically, understanding that all divisional games are important?
It's a physical game, man. Whether they 1-11 and we 8-4, whatever the case may be, it's going to be a chippy game. It's going to be scrappy. It's going to be dirty, and that's what you got to expect. And a lot of the times, man, in these, in conference games, man, that's usually the case. But it gets chippy. Fans don't need to hear what's being said on that field. You know what I mean? But it's just one of them tight games, man. And it's always going to, take it, every ounce of everything you got on Sunday. You know what I mean? To come out on top. So,
Jim?
I guess, Jonnu, Ocala's not that far from Jacksonville. Did you ever go to a Jags game as a kid or
I never
liked them at all?
I never been to an NFL game until I've been to the NFL. So I driven through Jacksonville maybe once. Jacksonville was north. I kind of was I was kind of like roaming from Ocala down, man. So Orlando and Tampa, all that area. You know what I mean? So I never been to a Jacksonville Jaguars game, prior to being in the NFL. So I'm not too familiar. I'm not even very familiar with the area. So.
All right. Appreciate your time. Ran through all the questions. Thanks, Jonnu.
Thank you, John.